What's up, everyone? How you doing? I am back making videos. I took a brief pause to focus on the Game On Expo, and in this video, I want to talk about what I got from the event and a little behind the scenes of the recap of how things went from my perspective. This was our 10th year for Game On Expo, so we went big. We expanded. We spent a lot of money on guests. We had the most guests we ever had. We had more things to do than we ever had to do. We expanded our live music segment, which we had live music year 2 of the show up when we were in Mesa, and I really enjoyed the live music aspect. But this year, for me, I think we took a huge step in the right direction, and shout out to Nico for his help with leading the music department. Did an amazing job. Our headliner was Living Tombstone. Super nice guys, and for those who don't know who Living Tombstone is, I highly recommend you guys check them out. Check them out on YouTube. They did the Five Nights at Freddy's song. They went viral with a number of songs, and super nice guys from behind the scenes. But they wear these suits that are very elaborate and light up, and they performed outside. It was their first outside concert, and we had a very cool festival vibe. So huge turnout for that. Rex Viper, aka also James Rolfe, and his band performed. So shout out to those guys. An amazing job for coming out to Game On Expo. I'm extremely thankful for them. I'm thankful for the team. My team, I love them to death. They are amazing. I could not do this show without them. I am co-owner, but I couldn't do the show alone, and without them, there wouldn't be a Game On Expo. So huge shout out and love and support for them. Shout out to the vendors, to the attendees, everyone who showed up to support the show, sponsors, everyone, every part and piece of running a show this big. We're talking about tens of thousands of attendees, and a lot of logistics back and forth. I just am so thankful for every bit and part of the show. I think overall the show went well, right? I'm very glad it's over. This was a big growth year for us. This is our 10th anniversary, so we spent a lot of money on marketing. We spent a lot of money on guests. We wanted to make this show special. And I think from an attendee standpoint, I think from a vendor standpoint, and everyone involved, it went really well. Do I have fun at the show? I'll be 100% honest. I absolutely dread the show. Just because it's a lot of work. I walked literally, when I tracked my steps, 75 miles in 4 days. So when I got home Sunday night, my body shut down. Literally, I was laying in my bed, sharp kniving pain in my thighs, my hips, my legs. I could not move. My body was just shut down and drained from just all the walking. And just mentally, it's just very mental draining. And I know I can speak for my team as well. I'm sure they feel the same way. And anyone who runs an event to this size, I think probably feels me on this. I love the show. Don't get me wrong. I have a passion for the show. I wouldn't do it otherwise. But it's absolutely 100% draining, physically, emotionally, financially. It's a huge order, and I still have my day job. I still, I don't do this full time. So to really focus on this, I'm very thankful that it's over. I am also on the same note, I'm also looking forward to next year, and I have ideas and thoughts about next year on what to make better and tweaks. There's no such thing as a perfect show, but I feel like I did my best to put on the best dang show in the country, in my opinion. Now, there's a lot of shows, not to take away from shows, other shows, there's a ton of great shows, but I did my best to put together a show that I want to put together. I feel like my team and I executed that very, very well. So I'm thankful for them. I am thankful for it's over. I also want to say shout out to, you probably noticed my hat here. This is one of a kind hat. This is one of the items I got from the event, and one of the items I absolutely love. And Campus is the name of the company, and this is a one of a kind. It's got 3D kind of print logo. He did an amazing job, and he did post a video of me unboxing this, and I just absolutely love this hat. It's super comfortable. Quality is awesome. So Google search in Campus, and just really amazing job out of California. And I'm excited to see what they come up with next year, because this is an amazing one of a kind hat. So thank you to Encompass and the team over there for this hat. Did an incredible job. Some other things I got, I didn't have much time to shop the vendor hall, honestly. We had a lot of my friends come out. Metal Jesus came out, John Riggs, John Hancock, Brett Weiss. I mean, a whole bunch of my friends came out, and this is great. A lot of the Mortal Kombat people came out. Daniel Pesina, Carlos Pesina. They've come out for the past 5 or 6 years. I think Daniel's actually been back since, I think, year 3 or 4, maybe. He's come out every year. So really good friends of mine. I never imagined as a kid growing up playing Mortal Kombat that I would become good friends with the people who helped create and make Mortal Kombat. And it's truly, truly amazing. Also want to show you some other things I got real quick. I got these carts. This is our 10th year, and every year, even since year one, we've always put together what we call Game On Expo Retro Championships. and we've evolved it. Shout out to Mike and Dorian and Red and all the team that helps put this together. Every year it's gotten bigger and bigger, and we've produced these cool carts. These are reproduction carts, but they have like Game On Expo logo on it. This is the Donkey Kong Country Competition Challenge with the Game On Expo logo on it. This is yellow, and we only sold a few of these, kind of limited edition. We have Star Fox Weekend Super Weekend Challenge, also with the Game On. This is a clear cart. Shout out to OneUpRetro.com for producing these. He does an amazing job. Also, this is the Campus Challenge, Nintendo 91 Campus Challenge. And last but not least, this is a blue cart. This is the Nintendo World Championship cart, 1990. Notice the Game On Expo logo there. They do have dip switches, which is awesome, but these are super limited. And we did give out a gold cart for the winner, for those who are curious. That's awesome. So super excited about that. Basically what it is kind of round robin, and the focus this year was Nintendo World Championships. Next year, I don't recall which the game will be, but we're going to rotate it to something else between the 4 carts. We play it. We have it on a huge screen. Awesome. So those are really cool carts that I got, and super happy about how those turned out. Another highlight for me was meeting Tony Hawk. This was his con debut ever. He's never done an event like this before. So this was years in the making, and he didn't let me down. He was a super nice guy. He was what I expected him to be, a super down-to-earth dude, hung out, super nice. He signed out. I had to get a copy of Pro Skater 1 signed by Tony Hawk, no doubt. That's super cool. Got my picture taken with Tony Hawk, and that was awesome. Shout out to Hal from Retro World Series. He gave me a signed skateboard, a custom skateboard, Tony Hawk Pro Skater. He did a tournament. This was a Pro Skater 2 tournament, and I got this signed. Where is his autograph? It's right here. So this is one of 3, but all of them, I think 3 of these were produced. 1 went to the winner, 1 I think went to Hal, 1 went to me, but all the designs are unique. So this is like a one-of-a-kind design and skateboard, and signed by Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 2. I thought that was really cool. So thank you, Hal, for this. That was amazing. I really, really do appreciate that. Another board I got was, I teamed up with a company out of Colorado called Foul Fingers. His name's Alec, really nice guy. He produced these mini skateboards. It says Game On Expo, designed it. He had a guy design it and all that. I think we produced 30 of these. We gave them away. We didn't sell these. They went to the kids. I was able to snag one. But what's really cool is if you have an iPhone, you scan it on your iPhone and it goes to Instagram for Game On Expo. So it's got some kind of internal tag. So imagine like Tech Decks, but these are actually wood, real wood. They're high quality fingerboarding. We had fingerboarding outside on 3rd Street next to the live music. And I thought this turned out extremely well. And he produced 3 of these boards, real size. This is it right here. And I love the design. It's kind of spin off of Tony Hawk's logo, and it's kind of smudged. I'm really not happy about that, but got Tony Hawk to sign this as well. Tony was able to get one as well. So only 3 of these were made, 1 for Alec, 1 for me, and 1 for Tony Hawk. And I thought the design was super cool. This is going in my game room. I'm going to be hanging that absolutely. And the last board I got was from Moto Glass. Shout out to my good friend Moto. He did a laser etched Game On logo, 10th anniversary logo. It's got Tony Hawk's company on here, right? Birdhouse. It says, "You're everything, for everything you've done, skateboarding, gaming. Thank you for all of us, Birdman for life." As Moto, and then he signed it, Tony Hawk. Mine's a little bit unique. Only 4 of these were produced, right? And mine's a little more unique because mine is actually an error, because they actually printed this on the wrong side of the board. All the other ones are printed on the bottom, which it should have been. Mine was printed on the top, so mine's an error. So I guess it's more one of a kind in that regard. But I thought this was really cool. It's all laser etched, fantastic quality, and Tony was able to get one of these as well. Very cool, very excited about that. Other guests we had, I got to meet and hang out with. Got to hang out with the guys, the main 2 people from Hitman series, right? David Batson and Jane Perry, super down to earth. They came out from Europe. And I never really played too much of the Hitman series, to be honest. I started playing it recently, and I'll be honest, I love the series. It's an amazing series, and they do an incredible job voicing it. And not only do they an incredible job, but they're some of the nicest people, both of them, you'll ever meet. So super happy about that. Got to meet some more Rare characters. Not characters, but people from the Rare games right back in the day. So last year we hosted a number of them that they had a live concert. I met Dave, who did the music for Donkey Kong Country. I met Grant Kirkhope, who did the music for GoldenEye 007, Banjo-Kazooie. Grant came back, and not only did he come back, but he came with 2 other Rare employees back in the day. Chris and Steve, and between the three of them, they did the music, character design, programming, and I got Banjo-Kazooie signed by all three. So that's cool. I love Banjo-Kazooie. They also worked on other games from Rare, but I wanted, Banjo-Kazooie is so classic, one of the best games for the N64 in my opinion, and that was super cool to get that signed as well. Other people I got to meet I met Don Bluth, super nice guy. He is getting up there in age. He is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. For those who don't know, he worked on, he was an animator for Dragon's Lair. He also did Space Ace. He worked on Land Before Time, Secrets of Nim, a lot of the classic animated cartoons or movies and that I grew up with, and many of us grew up with, and so classic, and got to meet. I needed a panel. We did film all the major panels for those who are curious, so I encourage you guys to follow Game On Expo on YouTube. We'll be posting our panels on YouTube for those who weren't able to go there in person and are curious on the panels and how they went. We'll be posting out throughout the coming weeks and months, so stay tuned for that. Again, I want to say thank you so much for everyone's support. I really couldn't do the show without the community support. I do it for you guys. This is a love, passion of mine. I really want to try to put on the best dang gaming event I can ever do. And there's a lot of great gaming events out there, so I don't want to take anything away from them, certainly because there's so many good ones out there, but I try to do my best. I want Game On to be the premier gaming event in the country, and I don't think we're there yet. But I think we're on our path to get there to be one of the best and biggest gaming events. I think we're on our way for sure. So anyway, if you guys happen to go to Game On Expo, I appreciate you guys leaving a comment below. Let me know your honest opinion on what you thought of the show. If you weren't able to go, no worries, understand. Hopefully we'll see you guys next year. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and of course, Game On.